Hey guys, how are you? This is Andrea with A.D.S. here to bring you the very best in marketing and branding tips, as well as business tips for those of you who are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and personal branders. Welcome, and today I have a quick but so important little tip to share. And this is for those of you, again, who are in the business world. You're doing social media marketing, branding for your business, and maybe you've hired on your first marketing person for the first time, marketing freelancer, an agency, something. You might have partnered with someone and maybe you've got like a JV joint ventureship thing happening. Whatever you're doing, somebody besides you has access to your social media accounts: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. If other people have access to your accounts, you're going to want to listen carefully. This is very important. So what I want you to do right now, if you do not have this together in one place, pause this video and go find your social media. Go figure out if you have to go reset your passwords, whatever you have to do. Go figure out what your social media passwords are for every platform you're on. Every single platform. Go to Facebook, get your password. Go to Instagram, get your password. Twitter, get your password. LinkedIn, get your password. YouTube, figure out your login info. All of that kind of thing, okay? Very, very important. And why? Because when and if one of those partnerships breaks, you break up with your marketing agency, you end the relationship with your marketing person you hired, or you and your partner, business partner, split. If any of those entities had access to your social media, you do not want that in the hands of a person who is not supposed to be able to touch your business any longer, right? So the reason why you need to keep your social media passwords fresh and in one place, you know what they are, you actively log into them. And I'm talking to the people who aren't normally engaged with their own social media, right? They hire other people because they don't want to do it themselves. They're not good at it. Good. All that's great reasons. Yet you or someone in your company, if you are blessed to have employees and a team and a staff, your marketing director, whomever, needs to be in charge of those social media accounts. And when you let go of a key personnel, you need to be ready to immediately remove that person as an admin, because typically you've allowed them to be an admin or an editor status, whatever it is, on Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever. You've allowed them to have that access, and so you need to remove it immediately. Here's what can happen if you don't. Okay, and we like to think the best of everyone, but what if your partnership breakup with your business partner was not as amicable as you thought it was? What if your former business partner is really kind of pissed off at you for ending the relationship or for however the relationship ended? Well, they're pretty pissed off at you, right? Because that can happen totally. So what are they going to do? They're going to think of a way to hurt you. And one of the ways to do that is to completely eliminate, kill your social media accounts, take them over, do things with your brand you don't want them to do, right? So I have seen accounts being deleted. Password has been changed and the original owner can't get a hold of it. I've seen it where people have deleted, key critical posts, photo albums off of Facebook, wiped them out. I mean, where most people don't back those things up and can't figure out like all the details that go with it. When was that company picnic? And where was it? And what were all the details and who all was tagged? And that stuff has value, right? So this, my dears, is why I need you to always have control. You or someone you trust always has control over your social media accounts. You always have a way to access it. It is very, very problematic. It's not impossible, but it is very problematic to have to go deal with the Facebook Help Center, to go take your page back and prove that you are the owner of your business when someone else has had control and you didn't have any control at all. I actually have seen people, and I'm talking to the people who do not like Facebook, social media at all, and they hire on people to handle this stuff for them. And then they realized that they had no idea how to access this stuff after they fired that person. You have to have control of this stuff. Even if you don't like it, you still have to have control of it. So it's simple, but such an easy thing to do. Keep your passwords in an accessible place where you can get to them. And should you ever end a relationship with a business partner or a marketing professional that has anything to do with your brand, you need to remember this protocol immediately. Go in as soon as the relationship is officially over. You or someone responsible in your organization needs to go in, delete that person off their page, off of your accounts, remove them. And you might also want to change your passwords. Now, Facebook and LinkedIn, you don't have to worry about changing passwords. You just need to remove them as an admin or editor or whatever role they had. Don't forget your Facebook groups as well. If they were in a Facebook group and they had access there, remove them from there as well. Very, very important also. So you want to remove their access, and then you also may want to consider changing your password, particularly on Instagram and Twitter, the two places where passwords matter the most. So Instagram and Twitter, make sure those are changed. If there were any other things like your Buffer or Sprout Social or some other social media management account that you both or all of you had access to, that's another place to consider. Do we need to change up our passwords here? Because again, they could access your social media accounts that way. So your social media managers as well. The other thing is your email. So if they had access to your MailChimp, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, whatever it is that you use, make sure you change the password there also. When you start thinking about it, and YouTube, did they have access there? Do they know the login information to get into YouTube? It's typically some Gmail address and then your password. All those things are very critical. Your website, did they have access there? Those are all things that you should be able to access at any time, and especially when someone is let go that had access to those things. All right? And I'm saying this to protect you. I want you to be able to grow and thrive in your business, and you're going to change up and switch up people. It just happens as you grow, and that's fine, but I want you to be protected along the way. So if you've not done this, I'm going to say it one last time. Go right now and make sure you can access literally every marketing asset in your business. And I listed them all before, but I'm going to run down them one more time. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, your email service provider, MailChimp, Constant Contact, all those kinds of email service providers. What am I missing, people? If I'm missing something, put it in the comments below. But from a marketing perspective, those are the things you want to be able to protect. And you do not want someone who is angry and pissed off at you, even if you thought that your split up was amicable. You do not want that person to have access to your stuff and to be able to wreck shop while you are sleeping or worse. So, literally, you do not want them deleting your page, deleting your account. I mean, that's just a little nightmare to deal with. So, all right, I think you got the point. I hope this has impressed upon you the very fierce urgency of now, as Dr. King would put it. This is the fierce urgency of now. Get yourself together and go get those passwords, lock them down, and keep this in mind. Should you ever have the need to change up your marketing personnel or you split with a business partner, remember, remove them as an admin, change passwords as needed, and you yourself have to have access in order to do that, right? Until next time, I will catch you soon. Again, this is Andrea with A.D.S, always here to bring you the very best in marketing and branding tips, as well as business tips for those of you who are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and personal branders. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, please make sure you like it below and also hit subscribe. When you do that, there will be a little bell that pops afterwards. Make sure you click that because it's going to give you the notifications every time one of these videos pops up. Otherwise, you'll never see us again. We would love to see you here again. If you're listening to this on podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, thank you. And also, please rate and review us. We love reading your comments. Thank you to those of you who leave comments. Totally appreciate it. And we'll see ya next time. Cheers. Little bonus tip. So recently I was in this wonderful place in Atlanta called Sam Flax, I believe it is. And people have been telling me I need to go here. They're like, Andrea, this place has your name written all over it. You need to know about this place. And I kept forgetting the name. I never see it. Wherever I'm driving, I don't happen to see it. And so a client had me go there recently, just to like check things out. We were looking for a specific kind of crafty box for this award thing we were going to give their clients. And so I walked in that store and I was like, oh, be still my heart. So fabulous. Oh my gosh. How have I not known about this store forever? So just sharing with you, a few little snippets from that store. If you're in the Atlanta area, go check them out. Sam Flax, I thought they were awesome. Not a sponsor. I just think they're awesome. Cheers. Have a good one.